My dear friends, it appears that we are living in a world that is becoming more and more divided. People are getting more and more intolerant of one another. And I think this is partly fueled by conspiracy theories and fake news. But my question is this: why do people readily believe in conspiracy theories? Why do people readily accept fake news as true? Is it because they are ill-informed? Or is it because they are not very discerning people? Or maybe they prefer to understand the world, to see the world in negative light, instead of understanding the world in a more positive way. Even if we present them with facts, they prefer to interpret it with negativity. In today's gospel reading, the young Jesus stayed behind in the temple of Jerusalem without the knowledge of Joseph and Mary. And when his parents found out that he wasn't with them, they rushed back to Jerusalem to look for him. And they found him in the temple. And Mary confronted Jesus by asking him, "How could you have done this to us, to your parents? We are worried sick about you." And Jesus' response was quite cryptic. He said, "Don't you know that I have to attend to the affairs of my Father?" Joseph and Mary didn't understand what Jesus was saying. But the gospel passage also didn't say that Joseph and Mary were upset or hysterical or lost it or punished Jesus. All it said was that they went home together and Mary kept what had transpired in her heart. She was trying to understand what Jesus had told them. Mary and Joseph did not jump to any conclusions, negative conclusions of what Jesus had told them or what Jesus had done. They were trying to understand the situation and the facts presented to them in a very calm and also positive manner. My dear friends, unhappiness and strain on relationships can be avoided if we try to understand as much as possible facts that has been presented to us, words from the other party who's involved, and understand them in positive light. We must try not to interpret them in a negative way. Our patron saint, St. Ignatius of Loyola, advises us in the spiritual exercises that it should be presupposed that every good Christian ought to be more eager to put a good interpretation on a neighbor's statement than to condemn it. Further, if he cannot interpret it favorably, one should ask how the other means it. If that meaning is wrong, one should correct the person with love. And if this is not enough, one should search out every appropriate means through which, by understanding the statement in a good way, it may be safe. My dear friends, to promote goodwill and cultivate good relationships, always give others the benefit of the doubt and always understand the facts and the situation in the most positive light.